At Tropicana Field tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Stepping in is the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are ready for baseball from Tropicana Field.
Number 22.
Is in there for strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't there. We'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Brett Gardner will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Odorizzi's ready. First pitch on its way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Dickerson has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, man, expect to see more incredible defense by Kevin Kiermaier. In 2015, he was the AL Gold Glove winner in center field. The man can absolutely fly in the outfield, not afraid to leave his feet and risk his body to make the unbelievable catch. He makes everything just look routine.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with them.
Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, the crowd will get on him here, but leading off the bottom of the first, I don't think there's any intention behind that. You don't want to put your guys in a first-inning hold just to prove a point.
Logan Forsythe will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Corey Dickerson will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Runners on first with one down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
Steve Pearce will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Mark Teixeira steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late.
25, Mark Teixeira.
Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 34.
Brian McCann will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
And you know, guys, he's got a boatload of home runs over his last 10 games, so you almost expect him to hit one every time he steps up there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jennings is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth,
Greg Bird will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he sends one deep down the right field line. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting sixth.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And that's a good 0-2 pitch there. It's a little up, it's a little out, but it's close enough that a hitter's basically forced to go after it.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the third with no score. Carlos Beltran will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Odorizzi looks in. Here's the first pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8. Second baseman.
Starlin Castro will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Line drive to left, and that gets down in front of Jennings, a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Didi Gregorius will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickerson's after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Brad Miller will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on.
They can do something with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the Tampa Bay third. Hank Conger will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Odorizzi gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Hit high and deep to right center. Looking up is Dickerson. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
The left
Here's
fielder,
Brett
number
Gardner
11,
now.
Brett Gardner.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Dickerson going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first two hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Coming in is Jennings, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. High pop-up. Morrison is there for it. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. First pitch of the at-bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter,
Steve Pearce is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
And this is one of those guys that
You can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. That's popped up out towards short right field. Teixeira has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Greg Bird heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Digging in now, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed, where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
He pulls this one into right, and this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Starlin Castro. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this will land foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Jennings looks up. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, an 0-2 base hit with 2 outs you can shrug off, but an 0-2 home run? Those will stick with you for a while. That one's gotta hurt.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Miller is there, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Logan Morrison will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding into the box, Desmond Jennings.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year. Currently stack up.
Brad Miller stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Jacoby Ellsbury will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
High and deep to straightaway right. Dickerson racing back. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez. Number 703 for his great career as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, 1 pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Matt Andrees will come in and pitch now.
For the Rays, number 35, Matt Andres.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. In time to first, and there are two away.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
First offering on its way. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 1. Dylan Betances will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Hank Conger will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Into the seats, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder
Kevin Kiermaier will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Betances is ready. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Logan Forsythe
stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the 3rd guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Greg Bird will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hit to short. Miller's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Next for the Yankees, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
The batter number 14.
Starlin Castro will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Reese is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're up 5-1. Corey Dickerson will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Betances sets.
Here it comes.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
4 straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
Steve Pearce stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down here 5-1. Didi Gregorius will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is camped under this one. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Brett Gardner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Leading off the inning, Logan Morrison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tap foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch.
Left fielder number 8.
That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send one softly out to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
The batter number 13, shortstop,
Brad Miller will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Alex Rodriguez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location.
Played and reassess things here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Dickerson back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the
Greg Bird strides in, grounded out his last time through. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Jennings going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Conger waits on it, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 1. Aroldis Chapman will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Aroldis Chapman.
Striding in to start the 9th, Hank Conger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Hank Conger.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Rodriguez near the bag at third, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Brett Gardner. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 7-1. Good night from Tampa.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Rays, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 5-4. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 3-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.